What's that, Charlie? We're live, Charlie.
Charlie, it says we're live.
We are live, guys. What's up? I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And this is Charlie. Charlie is a mutt, to say the least. And he likes to bite because he's still young. So yippee for Charlie. I'm going to put him down because he's really warm.
And he likes to bite.
Yeah, and he likes to... Ow. He's biting me now. Ow. All right. That's Charlie.
Ouch, Charlie.
He's the cutest dog in the world. Charlie bit my finger literally millions of times.
Yeah. So, welcome to the Bite Size Podcast here on Zach to the Future on YouTube.
I'd explain why we didn't do a podcast last week, but I don't really know. So Zach's going to have to explain why he did not show up last week.
Okay, there's just a lot going on right now. We're in midterms at school, and it's harder for me to go daily. I know some people have seen less videos on my channel, and I apologize for that. Just a lot going on. There's still videos being made, and more is coming really, really soon. I actually just did a cool interview with somebody who is really awesome at the Renaissance fairs that we go to. I don't know if you've seen those videos, but he's the guy.
I've seen a lot of the videos you've shown me that you've taken yourself.
Yeah.
Is it anyone that you've shown me? Like, who is it?
His name's Arnie Parrott. He does
is
the
the
singing.
guitar guy?
Yeah.
Okay. He's in a old-timey band, right? He plays guitar and sings for him? It's a whole band, or is it just
No,
him?
it's just him.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he just an acoustic guitar, him, and a microphone, which is not really Renaissance.
A lot of times he doesn't even use a microphone.
But yeah,
He just has to carry
old
his voice.
folk music.
And he does this like rap song about Shakespeare, and his songs are pretty funny.
But in like a Renaissance style, all of them, basically.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, I think. I have not seen the interview yet, which I have not been told about the interview yet. So it'd be cool to watch sometime.
But yeah, so that's why there wasn't an episode last week. So we are making it up this week, and then next week there'll still be an episode of the Bite Size Podcast if all goes well. So,
and on top of that, I didn't have the best week last week either. I worked the week before that, and my back was killing me all week last week. So
that's what happens when you get hit by a truck and then...
Yeah, hit by a truck and then try to go back to work, and then you exhaust yourself and overwork yourself. And it hurts for a week, so I was kind of glad that we didn't do it last week. I didn't wake up until like 12 o'clock on Thursday, so...
This is your back on work.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it too, and I didn't get hit by a truck. So
And for those of you who don't know, I got hit by a plow truck back in February while walking home from work, so I have back problems.
Yeah, maybe if this is your first time tuning into the Bite Size Podcast... no, I'm not shaving my beard. This is gonna just keep growing for a minute.
We didn't do the podcast this week because you're too busy shaving your beard, bro.
Oh, it would take me the whole Thursday.
It's a shame that he did not shave his beard, but that's not why we weren't late.
Let's get
why we were late.
Straight into these topics.
These topics that Zach wrote down as soon as he got to my house today.
Yeah, we also weren't as prepared with topics, so... For people watching, welcome. Glad you're enjoying this live. Listeners of the audio version, then feel free to leave us a review, like, comment every other Thursday, or sometimes situations like this happen. We will be live on YouTube. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is male privilege. We kind of talked about white privilege last time.
This is scary.
Yeah, and it's a scary place for men because a lot of people have been saying lately it's a scary time for men. Men can get accused so easily of doing things, and people believe it because it's a Me Too society where you got to believe people, and people are saying it's a scary place for men. Do you believe that? Do you think that's... I mean, I think for celebrities it may be, but... I feel like in general, if you don't rape people, then you're not going to get in trouble.
I think for celebrities, yeah, it's definitely going to be a scary place because anybody wants to get attention. If you're a
or
celebrity,
money.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody's going to want to get attention. Me personally, no, I don't think that's an issue for me, just because I don't get out of the house often enough to rape anyone, I guess, and B, no one's gonna care, so no one's gonna lie about something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just
You'd hope
little
so.
old James Garrett from
I mean,
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
it could be something that happens this year, and then 30 years from now, it comes back to haunt you. I mean, look at Bill Cosby. He got away with it for so long, and now he's in jail. You know,
Kavanaugh,
it took forever. Yeah.
he gets so far, and then it blows up on him right before the biggest moment of his life, basically. Yeah. Somebody's like, oh, that guy? Yeah, I know that guy. He raped me back in high school. And I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying, like, it's an example.
Right.
And it's because of that, a lot of people are coming out against celebrities, which they may or may not have done it. I don't know. I wasn't there. So, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes as a celebrity, I feel like it is a scary place to be a man. But as a dude from Fort Wayne, Indiana, no, not at all. I would say not at all, enough. But it's definitely a lower risk of somebody lying about something like that. I guess, you know what I mean? Nobody's going to try to get fame off of my name.
True. Unless they're a big fan of the YouTube channel. Maybe someone's... I love you on the Bite Size Podcast, so I'm going to say you raped me. Just to...
Kim and Jennifer are in the same room watching the video at the same time, yet talking through our comment section.
Hey, I appreciate it. So, meanwhile, you know about Louis C.K.? He was a...
I know of Louis C.K. I don't know anything going around the controversy of Louis C.K. Is there a controversy about him now? Those of you who don't know, Louis C.K. is a stand-up comedian and director, right? I guess you'd say. Yeah, he has his own TV show. So
yeah. He's a creative individual.
He's a comedian.
Mostly known for his comedy. He admitted that he went to women and asked them if he could masturbate in front of them, and like was doing devious things, and he didn't get in trouble at all. Obviously, he had to stop doing comedy. He kind of backed away.
If he asked them, he got permission, right? Like, just because he asked them doesn't mean...
Well, people said he was a big figure, like a celebrity, and they felt like they were pressured into saying yes. So some of them were grossed out and said no, but others said yes.
I feel like whether someone's a celebrity or not, if I don't want you to masturbate in front of me, I'm going to tell you about it.
You would think, but if you feel pressured because it's Louis C.K. and you're like this up-and-coming comedian who's, you know, you thought you're friends with him, I don't know. There's a lot of situations I could see where you'd feel pressured enough that you might say yes and then regret it, and then...
I would never feel pressured enough to let any other man masturbate in front of me.
No, me either, but...
Ever. I don't care who it is.
That's not what I'm getting at.
PewDiePie would be like, yeah, I'll give you a shout out on YouTube, and I'd be like, sucks to suck. I'll stay at the bottom for now.
Well,
or T-Series.
Yeah, you could have T-Series.
Let's talk about that. No, I was kidding.
Taking over PewDiePie, YouTube's.
Catching up quickly with PewDiePie.
Did you know that...
the self-proclaimed king of YouTube is about to be the self-proclaimed second of YouTube.
He'd still be the first individual, though. T-Series is a
And I'm
company.
waiting for T-Series to show us their 50 million Ruby play button. That would be dope. Because PewDiePie's was fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, PewDiePie hit 50 million, first person, right?
Yeah.
To hit 50 million on YouTube, and YouTube sent him a very large red glass statue of his emblem, like of his logo.
Didn't he destroy it or something?
I'm not sure. But for 50 million subscribers, they sent him one big one and 8 little ones to give to his top 8 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I mean, no, he chose to do that.
Right.
He chose to give it to the top 7 and then do a giveaway for the 8th one. But T-Series has hit 50, and they have not done a video of their play button. So that's what I'm waiting for. If you don't know who T-Series is, it's because they are a Indian,
No.
Middle East Indian. Middle East? Would the Indian be in Middle East? Asian Indian, not Native American. It's an Indian channel who's hit 65 million, and PewDiePie's at 66. So if they pass them, they will then be number one on YouTube. PewDiePie will be number two.
Right. But
And that's a big
I think he takes
controversy right
pride
now,
in
'cause
still
they're
being
so
the
close.
only individual. Like, he's definitely the largest individual YouTube channel, not a company. But, back to the original topic. Elvis Presley, he was dating an underage person, and everyone was okay with it because he was the king of rock and roll. And then Michael Jackson, like, everyone wasn't okay with it, obviously, but he had all of his allegations. So how famous do you have to be to where rape is overlookable for a few decades? I mean, Bill Cosby, it took forever for anything to come to light about that.
To clarify, that wasn't like rape. That was like she was consenting, he was consenting, but they were just different ages. I forget what that's called for some reason.
That's statutory rape.
Yeah, they were just They were both consenting adults. Just happened. One was over 18, one was under 18.
Well,
So I want to say he raped her.
I mean, the Woody Allen, I think that's who it was. He was basically took custody as a legal guardian of a minor, and then adopted her, and then married her later. Because, I mean, she was like 14, but then he married her, and people were okay with it because he was so famous. So
Okay, a consenting individual, because people are saying she wasn't an adult. Because I said consenting adult, and they're being really anal about it.
I just feel like celebrities can get away with things that aren't okay. And people for years can just, like, Harvey Weinstein. That was just an industry secret for a long time. Everybody knew things were going on, and he was a creepy dude who preyed on people. I mean, don't you think it's messed up that we live in a world where if you're famous, you can get away with things?
It's pretty messed up, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah,
To be honest, like, yeah, we don't agree with it, but
what are you
we
supposed
don't
to
have
do?
power against them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess calling people out like people do, like, I don't have a better way for the world to work than what we have now. But I don't think people should be in power and things.
Pee Wee Herman and Donald Trump.
Yeah, there you go.
And Pee Wee Herman, the only scandal he had was what? He was masturbating in an X-rated movie theater?
Yeah, which I'm sure a lot of people did that. He just got caught.
Right.
And he was the most famous one who got caught. You don't hear about...
And Donald Trump, I
Random
feel like
people.
all the ladies who... I'm not for Donald Trump, but I feel like all the ladies who did say something about Donald Trump only brought it up because of the presidency. You know what I mean? I feel like they were fine with it until he was running for president and they didn't agree with
And
that.
they needed ammo.
So they, yeah.
I
So they
can
needed
definitely
something to
agree with
bring them down.
that. I think they had kind of overcome it in their lives, and then...
Right. Why
Needed
wasn't it a
ammo
big
for a
deal
reason.
before?
But maybe that's not the case with all of them. I'm not trying to be the one who judges you on how that all happens. So, the next topic is time versus money. How much do you think an hour is worth? And to get really crazy, there was a movie where people had the time they had left to live on their hand, and they basically used time as a currency. People could pay you with time of their own life, and you could pay for your groceries with time of your life, and like if you were greedy, you wouldn't live very long, but you'd have the most expensive, best stuff. And people who just lived off whatever could live for a long time. Obviously, that's a messed up system. In the movie, people started murdering people to steal all the time in their life, and they had like thousands of years on their lives just because they were...
So the question is, how much do you think
But-
an hour is worth?
I guess so, yeah. Like, do
In
you
that
feel
sense,
that...
like as in, I will sell you an hour of my life for so much. Or is it?
Even with work, I mean, people go and they spend
I think it does depend
40
on
hours
the
a
job.
week or whatever.
I think it depends on the job. In
If
that
it's worth
case.
Yeah. It's crazy that we live in a world also where time is put on such a definitive amount. People say $10 an hour and you slave away for me, you know? $8 an hour, you
Yeah,
slave
at the
away.
end of the day, it's not really
Servers,
even $10
$2
an hour.
and then the government takes their cut of it and is.
And it's somewhere around $9 an hour.
Who are we to say an hour of my life is worth this much, you know?
Yeah.
Or, you know, a minimum wage. Who's to say what the minimum an hour of a human life is worth?
Right.
Again, I don't have a better solution, but I feel like the world is in a state right now that I don't know, man. You know, time is precious, like Kim said, and money can be precious too. But we just live in a society where we spend a lot of time making money that we're forced to spend or give to the government.
Yeah.
And that's sad. Life is precious. You say time is precious, but the reason time is precious is because life is precious. So spending all your time and your money on things that you don't really have a good say in, I don't know. Almost makes you want to go back to when everyone just lived off their own and we didn't have.
I wish the world ran on a bargaining
Chaos
system.
could happen. Chaos could happen.
I
could
wish
see
we
that.
didn't have currency. It was just bargaining, trading things for other things.
Yeah. If it was easy enough to get things where you could barter with.
Right.
You don't want to create a system where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, which is what we have now. Obviously, the rich have the money to invest in stocks and other companies and things like that. They don't work. They just invest and their money works for them. Whereas poor people can't afford to make their money work for them. They just have to keep slaving away.
With a bargaining system,
Everyone's on a similar playing field.
Yeah, exactly. Because that rich guy who has more items than I do could not have a chicken. And I could be the only dude for miles with a chicken. And that's a big bargaining chip if you're the only dude with a chicken, you know what I'm saying? You can get whatever you want.
There you go.
So yeah, I
or
think
if
it
you
would
have a
be
dog, you could trade Charlie right now.
It would be better if we were doing a bargaining system. It would be more equal, I feel.
I got an idea. Let's live in a bargaining system right now. If you give me Charlie, I will give you this Galaxy phone.
That's my phone, and Charlie is my dog. You're my mom's dog.
So,
my mom would kill you, so no.
Okay. Well then, speaking of Charlie,
my Instagram followers for your YouTube subscribers.
No, that's good. Unless, I don't know, maybe you guys should go follow him too. And then, if he gets enough Instagram followers, this will become James to the future. We need a system where all people are equal too, where everyone is nice and polite to each other. Dude.
I feel some people don't deserve to be polited to.
To have politeness thrust upon them.
Yeah.
What do you suggest? Well, I don't have a good answer. Do you? What would you change if you could change things in the world?
Currency.
Get rid of currency?
We just had an entire conversation about what I would change. We would go to the bargaining system.
Do you think that would fix everything?
No technology.
No technology at all?
No social media.
Wow.
No fake news.
You believe in the fake news?
I do believe in fake news, yes.
I mean, there's definitely examples of fake news.
Right.
But I think it's overdone. The amount. I think people are entitled to give their opinions on the news without it being called fake.
Also, I'd get rid of clickbait because that pisses me off.
Okay, clickbait should be outlawed. I will definitely agree with that.
For those of you watching who don't know what clickbait is when somebody does something, they make the title of a video just so people click on that video, and then the video has nothing to do with that title. Like, burning $1 million. Then you get to the video and it's just
ever burn $1 million.
a vlog of them doing their daily shit, and nowhere in the video did they burn $1 million. Or giving away my car, but then when you get there, they're like, "Oh, you thought I meant this car? I meant this little fucking
yeah,
this little Fisher Price car, actually."
Right, this Hot Wheels thing, like.
But you clicked on the video, so I got a view. So
and I put it at the very end of the video so that you
Hence
just
the
watch
name
the whole
Click.
thing thinking,
They bait you
oh,
to click
maybe
on
they'll
the
give
video.
away their car at the end.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So, no social media and no clickbait. Social media
That's
goes
good.
as far as no comments on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that.
If you get rid of
comments are good. People should leave
social
comments.
media altogether and comments on YouTube, negative comments on YouTube.
I could see negative comments, yeah.
If you take away that, I think the world would be a
I mean,
whole
there should be
lot better place.
negative comments, but not like spammy negative comments. Like, I think criticism is okay, so you can get better.
Right.
I mean, if people don't like our show for a reason, they should.
I mean,
let us
like
know.
negative comments in a way, like you're being an asshole just to be an asshole.
Yeah, like trolling negative comments.
Yeah, exactly. If you're like, hey, maybe you should get closer to the microphone, like I get all the time. Yeah, that's not a negative comment per se. That's criticism. There's a difference.
There's a fine line, but there's a difference.
Definitely.
So,
Let me know if I'm talking loud enough today, because I was practicing for a couple minutes before we got into the video. So I was just walking through the house at a very loud talking voice.
hopefully it's better. We're
Hopefully.
not using a mic this time either, so hopefully all the audio sounds okay, including the audio-only version.
Yeah. The audio
because-
only version, just so you know, will be dubbed off of the video. So it's just going to be the audio from the video. Therefore, it may not be as good as quality as the last couple ones.
But we've had to do that before, so.
And those of you watching on YouTube, you can tell we're not in the studio today. We're back at my house.
But that's how you got Charlie.
Yep.
So hopefully you guys liked meeting Charlie.
Click the video for Charlie. Click the like button
for Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie
like for Charlie.
eats likes, and he's gonna starve if you don't like this video. We
Yeah,
only
there's
got
two
one-
people watching
there's two
and
people,
one like. What's up
so
with that?
If you're gonna make a dog starve, hit that
What
like
do
button.
we have to do to get
2 likes?
20 likes on this video?
20 likes. Wow.
Yeah. We get 20 likes on this video, and I'll eat Zach's toenail on the next one.
Ew, no, you won't. I mean,
I am glad that Zach is a good enough friend not to let me eat his toenail.
I mean, if you'll do it, then it might get viewers. But, okay, the next topic
Also
is-
coming soon is a video of me trying for the first time the burrito that Zach got a tattoo of.
Yep.
Yeah, we did that.
So hopefully you guys
Never
enjoy
had the
that.
burrito in my life. Zach's had a tattoo of it, so I figured, why not? You know what I'm saying?
And what'd you think of it?
It was a good burrito. If you want to know what I really think of it, wait for the video.
Show Charlie again. He is sleeping right now.
Yeah, Charlie's in his cage.
He might come out one more time before this is over if he wakes up from James trying to talk loud enough for you guys to hear him.
Oh,
Okay, he's hearing the toy.
I squeaked the toy. So
Speaking of Charlie, though, what are your pet peeves? Eating toenails is probably one of them.
Pet peeves? I don't like feet whatsoever. I don't like looking at feet. I don't like it when feet touch me. I have like an anti-fetish for feet. Yeah, fuck out of here, dude. Come on. I don't like people who wear flip-flops.
Because
I
you
don't
can
like it
see their
when
feet.
people wear flip-flops. I like Zach. He's a person who wears flip-flops. I don't like it when he wears flip-flops. That makes
Ouch.
sense.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I don't like open-toed shoes. Pet peeves I have. I don't know.
Okay.
People who eat
Crocs.
too loudly.
Only crunchy things, or
Just
like with their mouth
everything.
open, or just anything that's loud?
Just anything. Like my sister eats way too loudly, mouth open or
Why?
mouth
What's
closed.
wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Mouth eating.
That or feet? Feet are just horrible things. I don't know. I don't like them.
Yeah, feet aren't that weird either. They're like
I don't know.
hands.
Why did any
They're like
pet
hands
peeves
being
bother
wrapped.
anyone? Who
I don't know.
knows? But they
My
do.
biggest
They're pet
thing
peeves.
is the things planner covers used to be made out of. The scratchy stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You
that.
scratch that. I was like,
And Charlie has a bone that he chews on,
I
and he
can't
like
do it.
scrapes his teeth on it while he's chewing. Like he'll that. It really
Right?
pisses me off. Like you saw it earlier, he was doing it, and I threw the bone out of the room and closed the door, so he couldn't do it in here anymore.
yeah, that's the grinding of Charlie's teeth. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
I can see why those are pet peeves.
That and like when we were in elementary school, I don't know if you guys had them up here, but the planners were like that on the front.
Yeah,
Ugh,
I know.
like,
I couldn't.
just
do it.
thinking
And
about
then
it. Gives you
everyone
the
did it
fucking
in
goosebumps.
classes.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, they sell at the mall like.
I never
pictures
got the
made out
whole
of
nails
that
on a
stuff.
chalkboard thing because it was mostly whiteboards when I got to school.
Right.
But
Or computers.
yeah, definitely nails on a holographic thing. That shit
Yeah, that's
sucks.
bad.
Or I don't goldfish.
Goldfish crackers.
Yeah, when they rub together.
Hmm.
I feel like that's weird for me too.
Have you ever seen those like ceramic things that you painted as a kid?
Like I cannot put more than one goldfish in my mouth because they touch each other. It gives me that feeling. It's weird.
And so like in your mouth they do that?
Yeah. It's I don't know that and cheese. It's just any cheese flavored snack. Crackers rubbing together is not good for me. But what were you saying?
Do you know those little like white ceramic things you got as a kid to paint?
Yeah.
The sound of like rubbing those things, my mom can't handle. Like, I don't know, just something about rubbing on, like rough ceramic.
Or styrofoam rubbing together.
Oh
That's
yeah.
pretty bad too. But that's just because it's so high pitched that it hurts your fucking ears. Freaking ears.
Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube.
Oh, we're gonna get censored. No YouTube money. Oh well.
Darn. To clarify, we're not making any money off YouTube.
No, there's. If you guys hit subscribe,
Yet.
we may make some money someday. If you
Yeah.
like this, support us with a subscribe. Or on Patreon, I have to paint Eric a picture.
Still,
Yeah.
that video dropped a while ago.
That was a couple weeks.
Maybe a month.
I don't think it was that long ago. The Walmart too. Check that out if you haven't yet. Eric won that competition thing, I guess. Yeah.
The competition was first person to donate $1 to the Patreon, and Zach's brother won. So
And he did $3.
now Zach has to draw him a nice painting.
So I will paint him.
Have
like
you
one of my
decided
French
what
girls.
you want to paint?
I think that should
What
be
you're
kept a
going to
secret
paint?
still.
Until you're making a video for it?
I may make a video of it, but I'll at least like post on social media the final product.
Yeah.
So which you'll probably get mad at because you want to disband social media. But,
Fuck social media.
Frick social media.
Who cares? We already went over this. Not getting any money.
Touche.
Once we do start making money, I'll stop cussing.
There you go, YouTube. Send the subscribers our way, and he'll stop cussing. You can
Send
save this
all
young
the
man's
Christians
life.
you know.
For just 5
My-
cents a day.
My vocabulary.
You too can join the Bite Size Podcast and save young.
And until we get
Jamesons
100,000
like you.
subscribers, all I'm gonna say is curse words starting now.
100,000?
Fuck.
Should I end this podcast here?
I'm just kidding. We have been going on for 28 minutes and 57, 8 seconds. Now for 29 minutes.
Okay. At least that wasn't cuss words.
Big shout out to @GarrettJames720 on Instagram. Check him out. He's pretty cool.
Big shout out to Batman, Bruce Wayne on
Big
Instagram.
shout out to Charlie. We will bring him out now he's up.
Charlie.
Charlie, come here, puppy.
Come here, Charlie.
Come here.
Who wants to see Charlie again? Down to 1 viewer. Okay. We're going to show Charlie one more time and then end this.
Yeah.
Charlie, come here.
He's excited. He got a nap
We got
and now he's all
Charlie.
energetic and he's ready to bite faces. What's
Here
up?
you go, Charlie.
All right, guys. That's the end of the video.
Charlie!
Make sure to check out at Killjoy Official.
Killjoy. He's the theme song for the YouTube version or the
podcast
audio
version. Yeah. Paying for Charlie.
Yep, there you go.
What do you mean paying for Charlie?
Hit like for Charlie.
Oh. Hit like for Charlie. Charlie's cute. He's a handsome dog. Yeah.
All right. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching episode 9.
See you guys. Bye.
Watch next week, though, because it might be a longer one to celebrate 10 episodes. So...